Welcome to my WOW video tutorial. This is Mary Fish with Stampin' Pretty. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I had a blog reader ask me how to use the Simply Scored scoring tool from Stampin' Up! To create an envelope that would accommodate this size card. Frankly, you can accommodate any size card. You just need to do a little bit of math in order to make the envelope work. I used as my inspiration the small open-end envelope that's going to accommodate a card this size. Actually, this one is just a little bit short in here. You could actually go a little longer this direction. The reason it's short is I love to be different, and I opted to have it open this direction, and my cardstock was a maximum of 12 inches. So this represents 12 inches scored at 6 inches. But again, using this as my inspiration, I had one take it for the team. This is one of the small open-end envelopes. I took it apart to see how I needed to cut my designer series paper and where I needed to score it. You'll also note on here that I used the markers that come with the Simply Scored, so much easier, to show where I'm going to score the first direction, and then I used a Sharpie to color two of them to show where I'm going to score the second direction. Otherwise, all four looked the same, and I think it's just much more efficient to remember one direction and then have it color-coded for the second direction. So I wanted to share with you, this is the cardstock that I initially cut to 7 3/8 by 9 1/8. And then I used my stylus, and I noted on another tutorial recently, the small end is best for cardstock. It gets deeper in the groove, does a little bit more definition. But for something that's a tad more fragile, like designer series paper, use the larger end because it won't press as far into the groove and will create just the right amount of scoring. I should also note that I need to have this paper on the patterned side that I want to show. So I want to flip that for you because you want the groove to go to the mountain to go to the inside and the groove on the outside, because once you actually fold and adhere, it makes it look a lot cleaner. So in this first pass, I'm scoring at 7/8 and then again at 7 1/2, and then I'm going to turn this. And remember, this is still technically intact, and I'm going to score at 3 1/8 and 6 1/2. Then when I have my rectangle scored, I went ahead and I removed each corner. And it's pretty easy to see once you've scored how to remove each little quadrant. They're all different sizes, but each of the corners need to be removed. And just for fun, I used a 3/16 corner punch to give it just a little extra oomph. And so now it's pretty simple. See how it would work with a card. And again, I said you could use a little bit longer card if you wanted to. So just like the small open-end envelope, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I would adhere here and here. And then when I'm ready to mail out, I would put some adhesive here and mail it out. And what a cute thing to receive in the mail. You could just use an address label to write the address on it so it would show up. I think that's just a marvelous coordinated set. So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something new. Bye-bye.